quote from the channel to be at one thing is for sure, Josh has the best girlfriend around. If you say something you don't like, it really don't matter because he can't read it, but you can be sure. Myron will call you a snowflake because this is the channel to be at. You'll find out quick if you piss Myron off because he will say you're pissing me off. All you have to know about the channel to be at is Youper has all the power. If only he had the internet to use it. But don't worry, 801 will surely time you out. You don't have to worry, because it won't be more than 10 seconds. Because Youper has all the power. What makes this channel fun is Kevin's always around the channel, keeps on growing in jello, comes around lurking in the chat, waiting to tell you he will cut your fish in half. We all love the channel to be at. If you don't like it, there's always Steve's channel to go to. The one thing is for sure, the people will come and go, but you can be sure Jello will be here for sure, where we all have become great friends, cause this is the channel to be at. Great friends, because this is the channel to be at.
What up, what up, what up? How's everybody doing? What is everybody saying on this fine night? God, guys, it was hot here today. It was super hot. It's nice outside right now. It's pretty near 10:30 here at night. And it's nice out there. Nice.
Every color.
The video I uploaded of 801 in Utah there today, the sound quality was pretty shitty on that. I'm gonna have to fix that one, but...
Hey, Josh.
Hey, Myron, how you doing?
Hey, Myron.
I'm
Melvin just fell asleep 2 minutes ago.
Oh, but you never know. My voice might sink into his brain subconsciously.
Yeah, it's definitely possible.
Yeah, that 48 thing of chalk with every color, $7. I didn't think that was too bad.
$7, buy two.
Well, when she breaks all these ones, I probably will have to go back and get another one. But I've never seen a chalk with, like, it has 48 in it, and usually it's like, you know, blue, purple, green, yellow, orange, and red.
Yeah.
This one has, like, every shade of the colors. It has brown, black, like, every color in it.
That's better art thing. Now you gotta teach her to go sit out on the street and write lots of cops in big letters.
Yeah.
Although I don't know if we're allowed to say fuck the cops as much as they do in the States.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I've heard that if you go to court, you're more likely to win if you haven't sworn at all.
I have told the cops off quite a few times, and they didn't do anything to me, but...
Yeah, well, I fucking walked home late at night hollering, fuck the cops when I know they're only a block over.
I told them all go fuck yourself and get off my property, and if I needed anybody's help, I would call the fire department.
Oh, well, I think the fire department would be faster than the cops.
Well, maybe the first words I got to say were,
I know the time that there was a fire next door, the fire department was here before the cops were.
I won't be taking that crab anymore.
Yeah.
Anyway, get for that, do any class. You like with spending time with me?
Where in the fuck is Utah at? He commented on the video I put out a couple minutes ago. So I figured he might be around.
I was listening to some jingle about Jello, and then you started up, so I fucking just clicked. You got a like, but you didn't get a full watch.
Yeah, the sound quality was a lot better on that one. I didn't realize the one I made of 801, the sound quality was a lot worse.
Yeah. But you're learning.
Yeah. What with the one I did of 801, I used my other phone and then fucking recorded it off this phone, so the sound got all fucky on it.
So, I was a little pissed off today. Me and Josh went to the grocery store. They sell them in packs of 100, by the way. And I parked the fucking car perfectly. I couldn't have parked it better. There was space between the lines on both sides, tons of space for the car beside it to, like, get it in and out, whatever they had to do. Go to get in the driver's door, and there's a card on my window, and it says, "Learn to park. You accidentally parked like an asshole. Get the help you need before becoming a shithead that everyone hates."
Are you sure Josh didn't leave that for you?
Oh no, I'm 100% sure, because he didn't know you could buy them on Amazon. He thought you had to have these, like, personally made up, like a business card.
Oh.
And yeah, you can buy them in packs of 100, so...
I'm fucking buying some of those babies.
But yeah, the car was literally perfectly parked, and...
You got the card?
Well, fuck. Get one and go find a car that's all by itself and put one on it.
There's the card. Yeah, learn. Is it backwards for you guys?
No, it's good.
Okay.
But that's the identical card that they put. There's lots of different fucking ones that you can...
Okay. Oops, we got 7 people in here, huh? What's up, 7 people?
Weekend bird.
Like, I knew you could get them because me and Jasmine have debated getting one of these that says you park like a fucking idiot with attention at the top for when we went to the mall in, like, St. John and shit, because some people, they literally take up 2 parking spaces and they deserve that card. But I couldn't have parked that car any fucking better if I was a goddamn driving instructor or a cop. Like, that car was perfect. No reason to put that on my car.
Yeah. That's why I kind of like having a slightly beat up vehicle. Park beside a new one and they're fucking scared because they know you're not against putting a little dent in your car if you have to. I drove out in Edmonton when I lived out in Edmonton for a short time. I had fucking really old pieces of shit. One was leaking $0.25 a week, I think it was.
Oh, damn.
Like, the cards are pretty cool. You can get one that says violation, you parked like an idiot, but on the other side you can check off a reason
Yeah.
for what they were doing, and it says like taking up more than one space, blocking a sidewalk or driveway, like basically any parking violation you can get.
Well, maybe sometime you should drive past Jasmine's house. Put that card on her car.
I'm gonna wait until she's like in the driveway again and put it on her car.
We should get a bunch made up that says, I'm pregnant, call me.
No, you don't get them made up, because then people think like you got them made up. You take a scrap of paper and write it personally.
Right?
And then put somebody's random number on it.
Oh man, what the fuck? My foot feels like it's killing me here. Oh.
Oh, I kind of think Myron would like these ones. It says, hey, you suck at parking, seriously, even a 5-year-old knows how to stay inside the lines. And then on the other side, it's got the middle finger.
That's a good one, all right.
Yeah, that one's kind of cool.
I never railed anybody in the way they park. Because as far as I'm concerned, them fucking lines are just guidelines.
Where was I at?
I usually don't care until I like go into park in a spot and Buddy's like a foot over the line and then you literally can't park there and I'm like, oh, you're an asshole.
Oh yeah, I remember I pulled into the store and this guy I was in my parking spot, perfect. And this guy pulled in beside me and he was like so close to my passenger door that it wouldn't even open. Like he was just cleared the mirror of the truck, so the door would not open. And he goes to go get out of his truck to go into the store. I'm like, hey, you can't fucking park here like that, because he wouldn't even been able to get into the truck. He's like, oh, I'm only gonna be a second. I said, so am I. You can't fucking park like that. Like fuck. Anyways, he got back in and moved it. But like, some people are just no fucking common sense.
Yeah.
For the 2 seconds it would have took the guy to park properly, I wouldn't have said nothing if he would have been close. But when you can't even fucking open your door to get in.
Yeah. But you see, if you'd got out of there and drive around and fucking park that far from his driver's door and force that fucker to climb through his truck to move it.
Yeah. Yeah, I should have. Oh, my fucking foot.
Probably have a foot cramp.
Whatever, just grab the axe. I'll hack it off.
No.
Well, I don't know why it's hurting so fucking bad.
Probably have a foot cramp.
Well, I don't want a foot cramp.
Well, generally they're kind of unavoidable, like carrying horses and everything else. It just happens.
Yeah, but point.
Nobody wants them.
I'm asleep.
Oh, by time of credit card debt and paying credit card debt with worse credit card debt, this family had 2 million hotel rewards loyalty points, which we can only use at the nearest second best Western motel.
It got a little pain relief when I stood up on it.
No worries. With 80 miles an hour, 14 straight hours, so mix.
What's up, everybody? What are you guys saying tonight?
There's gonna be a bi-weekly car show. And that's only
For my point.
Anyways, it's good that you got the new channel up there, Steve.
oh, they
Youper.
had the old fuck. I love that truck. That truck used to live in the trailer park. That green one.
Oh yeah. What's up, Youper? Fuck Youper, you were missing in action for a while. Even Jello was fucking wondering where you were. He had like a high fever that night when he was asking, but
I said you were working. Farmer's work is never done in the spring and the fall.
There is no fancy part of it. Upstate New York. They're fond of their room.
I should plug my phone in. He's always just sitting here. I do gotta say though, that silly Steve that you deleted your fucking channel and then remade another one. Lost all those subscribers you had. 50. I think you had 50 some subscribers. Now you're back at 3.
The trailer park boys are gonna be in Fredericton. They're gonna be at the liquor store for a meet and greet.
Well, they'll sell liquor that day.
Oh yeah.
Trying to do shit to sell more liquor, maybe. I don't know.
Well, they're coming for the launch of the new collab 12-pack called the Trailer Park Pack.
Mm.
Was it you guys that had a trailer park pack? Because I know somebody has one, and they took one of the bottles out. It's that good.
I've never heard of it.
Nope. It says, I'm pretty sure it's new around here because it says, come celebrate the launch of our new collab 12-pack. It also says the rules for signing are the boys are only signing trailer park packs, so don't show up with your uncle's toaster or whatever.
Well, somebody got that one, that whoever's got it, they opened it and tried it, so now they're going to get a box and take and get it signed and not open it.
They must be going around wherever they're launching them, then.
Yeah. They probably get a couple of thousand each for fucking having a meet and greet like that.
Oh, probably.
Even better, beautiful Canada is what I say if Canadians were too modest. But we are. I have a young girl who may need medication.
I don't know. I was pretty buzzed up last night. I remember everything, but I know I wasn't really paying attention to the panel. I know Jello came up, but I don't really remember talking to him or really anybody else.
Was that after I left?
Yeah, I don't think Jello was up for long.
Take out a third mortgage.
Yeah, he was up there for a little bit. Uper says, I think I fell asleep. When now or last night?
He's been working hard, for fuck's sakes. An old guy like him gets tired.
Pop a couple Viagra there, Uper. That'll get your heart going.
I'd just stop him from rolling out of bed while he's sleeping.
For gosh, Dave. Gotta get those naps in. Get yourself a pair of dark sunglasses there when you're at work.
Learn to sleep standing up. I can do it, or I used to be able to do it. I don't know about anymore.
We have to support you. Right, come on, bring it in.
Well, it's officially summer. Well, not quite, but I'm going to sleep in the daylight and I'm waking up in the daylight.
Restaurant chains I never heard of. I can go for my dog. Local Smarty Pants Lisa Simpson been abducted by America's Ned Flanders to the north, Canada. Here in Springfield, reactions to Lisa's love have been loud and uninformed. Lisa was the moral center of this town. Now it's Barney, who knows nothing. Except it is the purpose of government to see that not only the legitimate interests of the few are protected, but that the rights of the many are conserved. She was the only one in this band where the picture. Oh, come on. You know you all stink. You've been working on the same song for 30 years.
I don't know if they're getting ready to fucking sell this place or what. I think they might be.
Then what are you going to do? Go back to living in the trailer?
No. Just find another place to live.
Oh, you sneaky devil. You could probably sell fucking deep freezes to an Eskimo in the wintertime. Smooth talker. They went in for worms and he sold them fucking little fish and all kinds of fucking bait, I bet.
Now, this is doing a fast play based on great media novel. Your friendship with Betty Kravitz?
Yeah, there's some people there fucking that are easy to get talked into buying fucking shit.
Well,
I know at the weed store here in town, like when you go in there, they try their fucking hardest to keep selling you stuff.
they don't try it all here.
Really? Yeah.
Say, would you like any more or anything else? That's about it.
Yeah, no, here they're like, oh, we got these drinks, we got this fucking weed, we got this joint, we got these papers, we got lighters. Like, it's like, I just go, I'm like, nope, this is all I want. Nope, I don't want that. Nope.
Both spots in town, they know that I'm in pain all the time and I don't get high. And all I ask for is hash. I'll go in and buy a couple of grams of hash when I don't have the big.
A $50 fucking tip. Fucking who you selling Steve's shit today or what, Uper? The fuck?
Aren't you ashamed ripping that old guy off? I bet you he was pretty fucking old. He's probably losing his mind. Thought he was giving you a 5.
Guess the people around there got some fucking. Wait a minute. Did you have your long hair on, Youper, when you were there? Your long blue hair. Yeah, he spent $700. Oh my fuck.
After a fucking sale like that, you think he wouldn't have to give you a tip. He'd given you enough already.
Well, that's good though. Fucking $50 tip.
Yeah.
That's fucking. It's half a tank of gas. That's a week of probably getting yourself back and forth to work.
Well, I know it's down in the States, but it's probably it's got to be $80 or $90 if you got taxed that money. But because you got cash, it's a free $50.
Hell yeah.
Might be able to get 2 cases of beer down there. I'm not sure.
But as it now stands,
But we're not listening
over
to
at Melbourne. United States.
Simpson.
This just in, asbestos is back into America.
The Simpsons, yeah. I should turn it down a little bit.
Yeah.
I looked to see if we'd been canceled because of it, and we're still going.
Yep.
Well, shit, Youper. I'm a little disappointed in you. You should have sold him $800 worth of stuff.
Yeah, did you sell them some sort of an outrigger planer board? If you're trolling with a boat, it'll take your line away out to the side. So you're not all trolling right behind the boat. You could have sold them one of those. Well, if he's going to pay cash like that, Youper, you should ask him, take your favorite lure out of your tackle box and ask him how much he would like for it or like to pay for it. Well, that's good.
You should get a shirt. You can invest that $50, Youper. You could get a shirt made up that says, need gas money to get home. I accept tips.
What's happening?
What's up, brother from another mother?
I'm hanging out.
What's happening with you?
Well, I'm waiting for my buddy to get here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hurry up and wait.
Yeah, he'll probably be 40 minutes behind me.
Holy fuck.
So I went and grabbed beer.
Did you leave it leave at the same time, or he left 40 minutes behind you? Are you a speed demon, is what I'm trying to say?
He left 45 minutes behind me.
All right, Uper. We'll be
He
here.
was scared of traffic. But I looked at the map and there was a wreck north of us, blocking the freeway. So I knew it wasn't going to be bad, so I took off. Yeah, fuck, I didn't have no traffic. They're all stuck. They're all stuck up in Salt Lake still. So he'll probably, I don't know if they clean it up by the time he goes.
Nikki,
He might get in a lot of traffic.
He's sitting in his truck, Nikki.
Hey, Nikki, I'm in, hey, Uper. I'm in Fairview. Down Chops' property.
Nikki.
Me and Myron in Fairview.
Yeah.
There's also a St. John or St. John's. I'm not sure which one, but over in the States, Myron.
Oh, well, Fairview, there's a shitload of them all across Canada and the States.
Yeah.
Same with the next town over, well, a village, it's called Blue Sky. There's a lot of those around, too.
You wouldn't imagine the amount of people that fuck it up, too. Because I used to know somebody who worked with, like, down near where the cruise ships would come into St. John. And the amount of people they'd actually have come up and ask them as tourists that they were looking for this, or that they were looking for that. And the person knew about, like, the provinces and shit, so they were like, yeah, you're in St. John, not St. John's, Newfoundland. They'd literally get it confused and go to the wrong province.
Yeah.
Think they're going to Newfoundland and end up in St. John, New Brunswick.
That'd suck.
That would suck. You show up to fucking St. John instead of St. John's.
I'm watching these horses. Fuck, I'll just come running down the road and run up on his heel.
So what are you guys doing? Going fishing or something?
Well, he tore down a barn over here at this guy's place. And he's going to reclaim the wood, so we got to, tomorrow, clean it up and throw the good stuff on his trailer that we're going to reclaim. Then Saturday, we're going fishing.
Okay.
What are you doing in Mesquite, Texas, Nikki?
Mesquite, Nevada.
Fuck's sakes, 801 cigarette looks good.
It is good.
There is tobacco in this, too, Josh.
Oh, and I bring down a big bag of mushrooms, too.
Anything outdoors. What's up, bitches?
What's going on?
Living the dream.
That's who we haven't seen the last couple of days, Ashley.
Yeah. Maybe she don't want to get banned from Steve's.
Moon Moot sent you. think I really know Moon Boots. I know I'm subscribed to him because he's subscribed to me, but
Come on, Steve sent ya. Don't fuck around.
If Steve Centimer is Steve. Who would know?
so are you gonna come around lots? Anything outdoors? Maybe we should ask you a few questions like how old are you? Where do you live?
I mean, you're probably not going to get real answers because the first night that this channel was made, they came in here literally 30 minutes after creating the channel.
Oh.
Yeah, they're what, about 7 days old.
Yeah.
Who's Steve?
Also, it's very funny that you're saying who's Steve when your first message in this channel was Steve said this channel sucks. So, nice try.
No, come back to that.
And 2 subscribers. I want to go with one of Steve's accounts, maybe one of Brandon's accounts.
Jello told me to go there.
Well, they know that those 4 jets I showed you is all it's going to take you guys out, though. Commented on that.
This might be another Oleg. Come on up, Oleg.
It might be another Oleg. I don't get the bullshit the trolls come in with, because you're saying Jello sent you there, but your first literal message was that Steve's channel sucks, so you'd already been there before you were here, if you are real. So
No,
nobody sent you there.
I think what he's saying when he came in here. But
It's 8:01.
Yeah, but I'm saying with his first and only message being that Steve's channel sucks, nobody would have told him to go there or anything, because he didn't say anything previous to saying Steve's channel sucks. So we wouldn't have known there was somebody to tell to go to Steve's channel.
anything outdoors might be Paul. Paul got about 7 million channels. Could be
It
Paul.
could be Paul.
Could be a million people. Don't tell me what to do.
I've already looked at what you said. And the only message was, Steve said this channel sucks, so don't tell me what to do when I've already confirmed it.
Where are you from, outdoors? I said his channel is better. Well, he's got more subscribers too.
You can double confirm, you know. One and only.
We can still see your messages from the previous times that you were here, just saying, outdoors.
Got you by the balls now. Better than this channel, well then fuck off. If you're saying it's better than this channel.
That was at 801s also. Oh, so you're just a fucking panel whore then.
Definitely American, though.
Well, you're welcome here in the chat, but I can't pay you to be my friend. Steve, on the other hand, he might be able to help you out, but I can't do it. Listen here, I troll who I want to. No, you don't troll who you want to.
Yeah, I was ready to leave at 2:00 this afternoon and come down here.
Troll on that.
How long did it take you to drive where you're at?
An hour and 20 minutes. I got my house at 6:30. It's 8:05 now.
Yeah, I timed him out for 10 seconds.
Oh, I see. We just looked at what he said in your channel 801.
Yeah, he was
What'd he
asking
say?
how many you were gay and saying Moon Boots sent him.
Yeah.
Seems to be a popular thing. A lot of trolls are saying on YouTube lately that Moon Boots sent them.
I am Moon Boots.
I am Moon Boots.
No, I am Moon Boots.
Shit. So over at yours, Jello did tell him that about go to Steve's or whatnot.
Oh,
Not doing it, Noel. Not tonight. Not tonight, Noel. You gotta type in chat.
Myron did give him the boot, Uber.
Well, I just timed him out for 10 seconds.
You hurt Susie's feelings last time you were came up, Noel.
Bitch. Oh.
Oh, shit.
Fuck off, bitch.
When I'm trying to be nice, Ada always says what I'm thinking anyway.
She only come up for a second, but guarantee it was the rant about someone else's panel, so.
Oh, probably. As Ada once says, everybody has problems. I don't care.
That's right. Or you would say, I just don't give a fuck.
Yeah, as Uper says by Nightbot, I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't give
When
one
I
either.
added the Nightbot on mine, I corrected that to give.
So, and you have to be anything. There's a lot of people you time out for 10 seconds and they leave. It's pretty funny.
Well,
some can take a hint, some can't.
when he said I troll who I want to, I thought it was time to show him who is fucking boss on this channel. We like funny trolls, not asshole trolls.
Well, that's why when he said that, I said, no, you don't. You don't troll who you want to.
Figure it out yet. Uper, what do you mean? I haven't figured it out yet.
What?
Clearly.
Oh, you figured it out yet? LOL. What, that ain't you, Uper, is it?
Anything outdoors?
It is.
That's funny shit.
I liked it better when we didn't know who it was.
Now that I
That
know
was
it's
his
you, I'm
deer.
not. I was gonna give that channel a wrench, but now that I know it's Youper, fuck that shit.
Find him out every time he comes.
Wait, it's Youper?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wonder what. I guess. Fuck yeah, he probably made that channel because he didn't want to get blocked over at Steve's with the Youper account.
Well, yeah, I almost hit a deer coming in.
Did you?
Fuck yeah, fucker. It started going. Right when I was coming around the corner, it started going across the road. So I fucking had to slam on my brakes and fucking it turned around and went back, and I kept going. But I've had them do that before where they turn around like they're going to go back and all of a sudden just run back into the road.
See, I wouldn't have thought Youper with the mud run video. I don't know why.
Oh, you probably can hear him talking in it. I didn't know there was any videos on there. I would have watched it.
No, you can just hear music.
Oh.
But it looked like there was like drone footage and stuff. But I don't know. I wouldn't have thought Youper.
Oh, man.
I think Youper's got a drone. I can't believe fucking Youper made another channel.
I can't believe he outed it that quick when he could have fucked with us some more.
Well, fucking Myron timed his ass out.
No, the drone did not give it away. Youper, I would have, of course, I would have guessed Youper like last out of anybody anyway, but.
Yeah, I would not have guessed you either, Youper.
Yeah, no.
But,
Should know, though. I'll check the channel activity and call you on the shit, though.
now we know that's you. If you come in here with that, we'll just call you outdoors.
Steve's best buddy. Hey, Youper, you should be able to get up on Steve's panel, eh?
Yeah, I was gonna drag it out a little bit, but I figured, fuck, I better let you guys know. But I will probably come in with that and troll some of our other fucking people that don't know. So
there you go.
Myron timed my comments out. That's perfect. So how many are watching? They'll be the only ones.
Well,
there was 7 at the time.
Yeah, 7 now, 8.
I don't give a fuck. No, I started that because I've been getting, I go to other places and give them a bunch of shit, and then YouTube looks at the Youper channel. So I said, well, that's it. They can take that one down if they want or whatever they want to do.
Yeah, it's good to have a spare channel.
Yep. No, I don't know why. I thought you guys would go right into my address and realize it was me. And probably would if I came up on panel, right?
Oh, yeah. If you would have come up, we would have recognized that it was you for sure.
I got you.
Well, I might have been confused. You never know.
Well, fuck, once you hear his voice, I don't know.
I would use AI. I wouldn't use mine.
Well, then we wouldn't have known who it was. To be honest, I thought it was Paul, but I think everybody's Paul that comes in here that I
Do you
don't know
usually
who it
say
is.
Paul or Oleg?
I was going to
I
tell
didn't think Oleg.
it probably is fucking Oleg. Where is he?
Well, it's just the certain way people type. I kind of figured, I thought maybe I knew who it was by the way they were typing, but
Man, I gave you guys so many clues too because 801 came right in that one night and said, "Hey, bitches." So I thought, hey, I'll just use that back on you and see if he caught on to that.
well, just remember, it wasn't me that timed your ass out.
I don't care. Fuck, God, I don't even have feelings to hurt. I thought it was great.
Yeah, I don't usually do that.
Well, 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. Anybody
Well,
can't take
it was good because I was thinking of doing the 10 seconds too when you said I troll who I want to.
right. I was going to push that, man. God, I was going to push it. And I said, don't go there. Jeez, I couldn't. I had to come clean. Sorry, I couldn't take that any further. Even though it sounded like Myron would have liked it. So probably going to have to make me another new channel now. I mean, what the fuck? Everybody else has got multiples.
I need to make me a trolling channel.
What's up, Bow Hunter? Good to see you.
Hey, Bow Hunter.
Steve probably can help you out with that 801.
Well, I'm not going to make a song. No, new channel.
Yeah, but he probably could. He probably could give you some ideas for names. You know. Bow Hunter, it's good to see you in here.
Also, don't pay
What's up, Bow
anybody
Hunter?
to make any songs when you can download the app for free and do it yourself free.
That was a good one you made to play out today. That kid, Bert loved it. He thought that was funny as shit.
I gotta re-upload it with the because the sound quality's ain't as good. I did one for Jello and the sound was good on it, but I'll get better sound quality when I redo it. Because I was making them with my other phone and then recording them with this phone, so the fucking sound quality all got all fucked up. But I realize I can upload them with this phone to YouTube and bypass that fucking double recording shit.
I don't have pockets. I don't wear pants with pockets on them.
I just said a few things. I can either make the song myself or I can just say a few key words and then it does the rest.
All right.
And I had added a few other things, but it never put it in there. But
You're gonna have to remind me when I go to redo the one that I had done that I gotta add Ogre in because he said in the chat that he wanted to be in it.
Oh yeah.
I keep trying to remember all the people I gotta add to it, and I don't want to forget people again.
But it was originally gonna have your song 801 was gonna have you in it, Utah, Jackie, your son, but and Myron, and it never worked out quite that way. But
well, all you got to have is one sentence in there that says you must pay the rent. We'll all know what the fuck is going on.
That's like the rent money.
Yeah.
You guys know all about it. Many answers go with the rent last night.
Well, that's one line, and you get two people in it. Chris and Jackie, you have to pay the rent.
For 5 years, she was all lovey-dovey.
Chelsea made a good one that was talking shit about your Wi-Fi, and it was pretty funny shit.
Perfect. Well, I figured out that if I take all my shit to work with me, if I get a break, man, my shit will work at work. But today being the opener of Walleye and Pike, shit, man, we were running all day. There's 4 of us in there trying to keep up.
This lake we're planning on going to, it's a small lake in the mountains, but it produces some nice fish. He wanted me to bring my boat up, but fuck that, dude. I ain't got it registered yet, even.
Yeah, they caught some nice fish today. I'll send you a picture, 801. I can't do it from here. For some reason, it won't send them a Wi-Fi, but.
You don't get phone. Do you not get phone reception where you're living, or?
No. If I go get away from the Wi-Fi, I got to go up the road, miles on top of the hill. So if I'm thinking about it, when I leave in the morning, I go up there and stop, and that's when I'll send you a picture or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Because hell, after that, even it's just so I gotta pull over where I do have cell service, or it'll drop.
Oh, okay. Even in here, sometimes I don't get phone reception. Like I'm showing only 2 little bars out of all the bars, and when I send a text, I gotta hold my phone up to the fucking ceiling, fucking for the fucking text to go through.
Looks like he's got electricity. Got his meter in.
Oh, you're at his place waiting for him, huh?
Yeah.
Where the fuck is Kevin at?
He's at the cattle auction, or he's on a train that went to nowhere.
Yeah. Sitting right there.
Oh yeah. Boy, it looks pretty barren out there.
Yeah.
Think of the fucking bodies that are buried out there.
There's a town right over that fence. We got snow on the mountains again. We got some snow yesterday again up on the mountains.
Oh shit.
But you got the horseshoe driveway. In the middle, we're going to have a little green so we can just, chip golf balls and shit, and have a couple places over here where we can chip to the green. And
big prize. It was
I'm not trying to.
Oh.
then it's going to be the hand ranch. Going to be a hand like that on the arch, because that's all you get is a wave. Keep on going.
Southern hospitality is supposed to be all come back now, you hear?
I eat in the South.
That's true.
I don't know if you caught the song at the beginning of the stream there, Uper.
No, you were running about 8 or 12 minutes when I first seen that you were live.
Okay, this is the one I made. Chelsea's one is way better, but it fucked up at the very beginning a little bit, and the sound quality's not that good. But I'll play it anyways.
Josh Amherst has the channel to beat the people. Come and go from the channel to be at one. Think it's for sure Josh has the best girlfriend around. If you say something you don't like, it really don't matter because he can't read it. But you can be sure. Myron will call you a snowflake because this is the channel to be at. You'll find out quick if you piss Myron off because he will say you're pissing me off. All you have to know about the channel to be at is Uber has all the power. If only he had the internet to use it. But don't worry, 801 will surely time you out. You don't have to worry, because it won't be more than 10 seconds. Because Uber has all the power. What makes this channel fun is Kevin's always around the channel. Keeps on growing in jello. Comes around lurking in the chat, waiting to tell you he will cut your fish in half. We all love the channel to be at. If you don't like it, there's always Steve's channel to go to. The one thing is for sure, the people will come and go, but you can be sure Jello will be here for sure, where we all have become great friends. Cause this is the channel to be at. Great friends, because this is the channel to be at.
That was pretty good, really.
Not too bad for a newbie.
We tried to put something the other day or the other night together with a guitar, and you can't make it come through the mics, or if you can't plug it directly in, it just ain't right.
Right,
Playback,
yeah.
the playback sucked on it, but
Right.
there's Paul. You bastard.
Bleeding.
Hey,
Coming in
Kitty
here.
Cat.
Trolling everybody, Paul.
Yeah. What the fuck do you think you're doing coming in? Is anything outdoors, Paul?
Right. Fucking pissing Myron off.
Fucking jerk.
How you doing, Paul?
Meow. Oh, don't play that with us. We were pretty well figured it was one of a couple. And you were consensus said #1 hit right there.
#1 suspect.
Little fake cat.
He thought he was a cool cat. Or she, whatever.
Well, good, Paul. You're at the right channel then. There ain't no fucking trolling going on here. Wasn't me. We know it wasn't you, Paul.
That's what every fucking guilty guy would say, Paul. Wasn't me.
We have video. It wasn't me. We have witnesses. It wasn't me.
Paul, I'm pretty sure you're fucking Joey Tomatoes or whatever the fuck his name was.
Yeah.
Hey,
And fucking
Grandma.
moved it.
Fuck, now I'm second guessing myself. Maybe Joey Tomatoes was Uber.
What's up, Grey Wolf?
Grey Wolf.
Now, Grey Wolf. Which fucking Grey Wolf are you?
The one that hangs out outdoors.
Is
The homestead.
okay, I know which one you are by saying brother now. Okay. I'm glad you're this one.
Oh yeah, no worries with Skip. Yeah.
Skippy's his name?
Nickname Skip.
Well, Skippy Peanut Butter. Who knows? Maybe
Skipper.
it's time to
The
change his
Tour.
nickname.
Better than Jiffy.
Yeah, that's true. I always used to like squirrel when I was young because it come in a big can and it had one peanut on top.
Guys, we got 10 people in here. Hit the thumbs up for me.
What up,
I
10 people?
I did with all 4 of my channels.
Thanks, Hubert.
Oh shit. Well, Matthew should be happy here in a day or so. I sent him a couple pounds of fresh picked black morels.
Nice. Right on, right on. That will make up for the fucking thumbs down 801 gave me, Smeckle Cat.
Yeah.
Hey, if you see a thumbs down, you know I'm in there, whether you see me or not. I do it to everybody. I don't give people thumbs. I give them thumbs downs. I even do it to myself when I go live.
Hey, anything's better than nothing.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll take what I can get. It's nice out, but it almost feels fucking cold because it was so friggin' hot today.
It's 13 here right now.
I think it reached 27 here today.
Really?
Fuck.
Look, you're warmer than where I'm at.
Shit, I'm 60 degrees. Heat wave, man.
I kept the windows closed all day.
Well, it was nice. It stayed good in the house. It did stay good in the house.
Oh, it was cold in here this morning. It was down, I don't know, there was frost on my truck, so it was damn close to freezing.
Well, we haven't had the heat on in fuck,
Well,
I don't know, a while. A couple weeks. More than a couple weeks, I think. But
this morning was the first time in 3 weeks for me.
we got 2 heaters in our room. I guess we got the electric heat and then we got the fireplace as well. So I had turned the fireplace on a couple times, kind of just to take the dampness out of the air.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta keep Melvin warm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paul, get ready, because boy, we're looks like there's a good one setting up. That hot air is going to meet this cold front, and it's going to clash for a while. Going to be fast moving, but it looks like you could get 2.5 inch hail, possible tornado out of it.
Damn.
It's a big line coming across Wisconsin right now.
Do you ever get those water spout tornado things on the lake?
Hell yeah, I see them all the time. Actually, I've seen a couple that were 20 foot tall. I wouldn't want them to come hit my boat walleyes out there.
Oh, hell no.
I mean,
Well, they're more or less just like dust devils.
yeah, but that water's got a little force to it.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it probably wouldn't capsize me or nothing, but shit would go flying. Anything loose in the boat would be gone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cushions, life jackets, and suck them right out of there.
Well, why don't you come up then, Paul?
Anyways, if I keep making songs with my other phone, I'm gonna have to start deleting fucking videos off of it. Like every fucking stream Steve ever made, I recorded it with that phone. So fucking, I got too much fucking junk on that other phone.
But you got a laptop, don't you?
Yeah.
Dump it in that. Dump it in the hard drive of that, and then sort through them, or make a file folder there. Because yeah, you can't be deleting them. A lot of them are too good for that.
Well,
Yeah.
I recorded them, and then the idea was to go back through and just clip what I wanted out of them, but I've never went back. So I told Steve not to fucking delete his channel because I already got everything I need anyways.
Yeah, this guy, he says, well, when I get there, I gotta take my trailer in town and dump the shit out. Well, dude, why didn't we come early this morning? I mean, weirdo.
Why didn't you do it before you left?
Yeah, exactly. He talks about it all the time. He's gonna do it, never does. And every time I'm here, it's the last time we're smoking in the trailer. This is the last time we're smoking in the trailer.
What kind of videos? What kind of shorts, Grey Wolf?
Well, I've been out for a while, so I take it you guys must have really got Steve riled up again, eh?
It's all that fucking cat's fault in chat.
No, it's Steve's fault for being a bit.
Well, he's got a leaky vag.
Yep.
Steve
Yeah.
is opened up a new venture. He's selling used wallets and belts. And Paul pulled him up one night and told him he'd never make any fucking money because Steve's buying a lot of it off of Amazon and reselling it.
So the watch deal's over already, huh?
Well, he had his Misfit Mania channel, and he deleted it yesterday or the day before, and now today, because we were talking about it a little bit, and today I noticed his channel, a new channel has been created, and he has 3 subscribers. So he's starting her back up. I don't know. I don't know when he'll delete it, but
Why does he even deal with your shit? That's what I want to know.
well, he said on his video, he's like, what got me going was he told everybody again to fucking report my channel, and if he caught anybody from over on my channel, he was blocking them. And he pissed me off when he blocked 801 because 801 never done nothing to him but fucking talk him off ledges. And holy fuck, we got some more Canadian people coming up.
Uh-oh.
Fuck Canada. Uper, why do any of us put up with Josh's bullshit?
Wow. It's called immunity.
Yeah, I guess.
You better mellow out, Jello.
It's not my fault I'm Canadian, okay?
No, it's your parents' fault.
That's right.
That way, Jello. Damn it.
They should have illegally immigrated.
Did you see the video I tagged you in, Jello?
No, I didn't even, nuh-uh. I get your notifications like 3 months after you put a video out. So
Right on, right on. Okay, well, let me know what you think of it in 3 months.
like I said, the last one they gave me a notification on was like fucking 6 weeks old.
Right. Well, it's funny because I just got notification of a Happy Mother's Day video that Jess put out, Matthew's wife.
Yeah, and I like ever since you got that strike, I don't get notifications for your lives anymore either. Is Chelsea live
Yeah.
on hers the same time right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I don't get hers or your notifications anymore. I used to get them every time.
Well, try
Really?
unsubscribing and resubscribing and hitting the bell again.
I changed the bell and then I put it back to all again.
Oh, okay.
And I still didn't get it.
Really?
Unsubscribe and then go back and get them again. It'll start giving you the notification.
Fuck, if I unsubscribe, I don't know if I'll fucking subscribe again.
Well, that's a chance you got to take. Just get the coin out, give it a flip, Jello, and
Yeah, Josh will never know anyway.
no.
Fuck, he's tracking us all. Fuck, look at how he tracked Steve down.
Holy fuck, all I have to type in is Misfit and any channel he makes pops right up because oh, fuck. How I found him last time was when he made his new channel. He was bragging that I wasn't going to be able to find him. I went into Brandon's subscribers, and it was right there.
He knows now.
Yeah, that's all right.
Well, has Brandon been around? He pissed at you too.
You know, he went on the Steve train. He's like, he put a post out saying that he's not coming to any channels that cyberbully.
Well, you're out.
And he's going to the biggest fucking cyberbullies channel when he goes to Steve's.
Well, I'd like to know when they all think this channel began to cyberbully in the first place, because I seen it fucking day one, 2 years ago.
Exactly. I can't help it. I'm better at talking shit than Steve. You know why? Because I don't let it get to me.
You can just say better at talking.
Better at talking.
Well, that's what I don't understand. How the fuck are you going to come on YouTube and put your fucking feelings out there? You know what I mean? I mean, come on now, really get a fucking life. If YouTube's that important to you, you need a hobby.
Well, fuck, we all know if you know, we show that, you know, if I start talking shit about your truck and it bothers you, and you start letting on that it bothers you real bad, everybody's going to talk shit about your truck.
Fuck yeah. And if I don't like it, I don't come back.
Yeah, because you ain't going to fucking win.
Right. I mean, what the fuck?
But that's what I was saying before you popped up to Uper about Steve was telling everybody he was going to ban them and block them, and he blocked 801, and 801 never did nothing to him. But like I said, anybody that comes to my channel, he's like, I'm blocking them, taking their wrench. And so that's why Brandon's not coming here.
Well, Robert Fitzgerald, you have heard correct. 801 is kind of a big deal. Kind of. Capital. Kind of.
Yeah.
People fucking know him.
Depends on if you're talking to him or anybody else.
That's right.
I got a clip for you.
Have this chat now. I don't know. Last time I hit the arrow button, I left. Exactly, Joanne. No, you guys gotta watch me, okay? Because, look, if you guys don't recognize that I'm a big deal, then you guys don't understand, and I don't want you in my life, okay? Because I'm a big deal, okay? Everybody should watch me. I mean, my parents, my kids, anybody, they don't understand what a big deal I am. Well, I can't talk to them then anymore. I won't talk to them again.
Robert Fitzgerald. What's going on?
Looks like a guy I smoked with earlier.
It does. Bert, what's going on? Virgin, coming in.
That's one of your people, 801?
Yeah, that's Bert. You guys always at my house? We had stuff
I
just
sort of
pulled up.
remember.
It was 8:55. 8:45. Fuck yeah.
Oh, fuck. That's okay. I know. Yeah. I always ask him where Ernie is.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you been up to, Youper?
Been working. Had enough of it already, dude.
Yeah.
Right on,
Getting ready to start mowing up there yet, or what?
Yeah, it won't be long now. Finally had 2 days ago the leaves came out, so
That's good.
seen a few dandelions, so it's right where we're at.
Well, my yard's full of dandelions.
Back
That's good for the bees.
I seen the first mosquito.
Oh,
You get them real bad on the island, do you?
Oh shit, dude! These cedar swamps. Oh my god.
Yeah.
There's a time they'll run your ass right in the door, and you can go back out, 2 hours after dark, and they aren't so vicious. But
Well, good. You're the guy that I like to go out with because they'll all be after you and they'll leave me alone. I've done that. Went out with guys like before, and they'd be just fucking swatting at me mosquitoes, and I'd have one or two bothering me.
well, I'll be honest. If I ain't fishing to bat them off, I'm gonna be sitting right in the house anyway.
Yeah.
I'm about deaf, but I've come into the shore with the boat after dark, and when I can hear them, I know. I run to the truck, jumped in as fast as I could, and shut the door, and I think 100 got in. I said, you know what? I'll come back tomorrow. I just tied that boat off at the dock and drove home. To hell with it. You want something in there? I guess I'll figure it out.
You guys got West Nile up there pretty good?
No, I never heard of it, but
No. Oh, they've done tested and got mosquitoes with West Nile already around here. So it's going to be a hell of a summer.
well, I've heard in southern Michigan, I heard of them, few cases, but I've never heard of one here yet. The knock on wood, but the ticks, we've got them damn woodland ticks, and which I've never seen one till 5 years ago or so. Literally never. So I don't know. I think it's the migratory birds bringing them in.
Yeah.
Well, that's
the sandhill crane population has exploded in the last 10 years. I mean, it went from kind of cool to see a couple, and now they're just the most annoying.
I've heard that.
Bird.
That's good. That's good. You're not pissed off at the Canadian geese.
Oh, we got plenty of them too. They probably brought a few in themselves.
well, they say in the UK they release a bunch of pheasants every year. And they're saying that's where the ticks are coming from in the UK, is from the pheasants.
Really?
Yeah.
See, now here they claim if you get your guinea hens, they'll eat the shit out of them ticks around the yards.
Oh yeah, they will. My grandparents had them things, man. There wasn't a freaking bug in their yard. They're annoying to deal with, though.
Oh, they're like a freaking watchdog. Somebody
Yeah.
in the driveway.
All right, well, I'm gonna drop down. I might see you guys later if you're still up. I gotta go see what this guy's doing.
All right, right on,
Put the
81.
trailer up.
All right.
Have a good night.
Talk to you guys in a bit.
Take it easy.
All right.
He got stuck here for a minute. I was just about to make him big screen too.
Who won the fucking Monopoly game?
I fucking won that game.
Did you?
We had called it because it was getting late, but oh yeah, fuck, I had most of the money there when we ended it. I was definitely gonna win that shit. That's what I was saying to them earlier. I said, fuck, I remember Jello coming up on panel, but I said, I don't remember really talking with him. I said, I don't really remember talking to, I remember everything, but I just don't remember talking to anybody that came up on panel.
No, you're either rolling the dice or out smoking. Them storms going to come to your way, Uper?
Oh yeah, yeah. Actually, it might be not quite as severe right where I'm at, but she's gonna roll through there. It's that real cold front, which, like I said, we're 60 right now, and 3 hours from me, they were in the upper 80s today.
Yeah, we got up to 91.
And my daughter said it was 87, and she's, like I said, probably, well, once I get off the ferry boat, it's probably 2 hours and 45-minute drive to her place.
Yeah, we were probably 91 degrees, and we had 30, 35 mile an hour winds blowing straight out of the south.
Yeah, my boy went out fishing tonight, and I texted him and said, well, because the wind kicked right up hard at about 6 o'clock, and he said, yeah, he was battling 3-footers, so he was just going to come on back in.
Yeah, 3-foot waves would sink my boat.
No, he's got a big enough boat, but it gets to a point when you're trying to fish in it, you know.
Yeah.
A little much.
Just rough.
Yeah. I imagine my daughter-in-law was having a fit on herself. She don't like them. She don't like it when it gets real rough out there.
Yeah, I took nephew and a couple of nieces out fishing, and they wanted to go, and it was fucking, there was 3-foot fucking white caps.
Yeah.
I said, okay, you gotta have on your jacket. We'll go out there. We were the only fucking person on or boat on the lake fishing. And I went out to where it was deeper, to about 20 feet of water, because the waves weren't quite as bad out there. We caught, I don't know which one of us did it, but caught a 17 or an 18-inch pickerel. And while it was on the fucking chain hanging over the side of the boat, a fucking jack come up and swallowed it whole.
No shit.
Couldn't even see the fucking hook in the jack's mouth. And I started pulling up, got the kids to come over and take a look, and I pulled it up, and as soon as its nose hit the surface, it just opened up its mouth and slid away.
Ah,
That was a big fucking fish.
that's why you use big bait. Big fish eat big bait.
Well, I've caught 18 pounders. That's the biggest fish I've ever caught on some fairly small bait.
I mean, they'll eat a small bait, but
Yeah, you put it right in front of them. They're in the mood. They'll crack it.
Yeah.
But
For
usually,
Jack-
if they're gonna,
Go ahead, Hubert.
well, if they're gonna expend any amount of volume, it's gonna be a big enough bait. You know, most of your predator fish, they just want to eat once every so often.
Yeah. But I've caught, like I said, the 18 pounder on a fucking, I think it's a number 2 spoon. Like, small for what you think they would eat, but they seem to just eat anything. And red devils are really good for pike up here.
Yeah, the old red and white daredevil.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 5 of diamonds has always been forever good too.
Yeah. And I had a little spoon. It was green, but it had a bunch of other dull colors in it too. A little bit of red, a little bit of yellow and stuff on it. And fuck
Josh says he has a bobber and a hook.
Fuck yeah, a little split shot, fucking 6-pound cast.
And a girlfriend who baits the hook for me.
And takes the fish off.
Oh, poor Melvin.
I just got to get her to cast it for me now, and then fuck, I got it made.
Well, he wouldn't want to get poked by the fin of that rock bass. Hell, it might get infected or something.
There, that one day I was streaming fucking fishing. I don't know. I was holding my cigarette and I fucking burned right through my line. That's my line. Poof, gone.
I flicked a line one time and it fucking hit my buddy's line and just mellowed that fucker right off, man. Oh, he's so pissed.
You know, Chelsea got Melvin a little sun hat today and a little pair of sunglasses. So he's ready for the outdoors.
Yeah, you got to protect his eyes and his skin, that's for sure.
That cowboy hat is good, but really he needs a sombrero when he's this young.
That cowboy hat was AI.
Oh.
Yeah, see, tell my dog's yapping at.
Well,
Yeah, I want to get him a little cowboy hat like that because he looks fucking awesome in it.
How the fuck are you, Oleg?
One leg's here.
Yeah.
Can tell he named himself. He didn't get a name from somebody else. Egotistical.
Anyways, I made that the video I tagged you in. I made it a video because I know you can't message on the shorts.
I'll look for it.
What are you doing, Oleg?
I'm old, Oleg. I can't understand this shorthand talking.
Yeah, you'll be snoring in 5 minutes now.
I was just looking for the card that was put. I don't know where she put it, but anyways, we went into the grocery store today. We come back out and somebody stuck um, a card on our window that said "Don't park like an asshole" or something. Chelsea was right pissed.
Oh yeah, I got a couple of them that are similar to that. Something like you're a twat waffle, you fucking need to learn how to park. And
I figured it was someone that seen us, that knew us, was just fucking around with us because like the car was parked perfect. So, or they just randomly decided to put it on our car, but we weren't over the lines or anything, so it was weird.
You ever seen them videos of Carton Arc?
They don't put their grocery cart back.
Yeah, that guy chased them down, put stickers or magnets all over their car and shit.
I wonder how he doesn't get shot. Like some of the fucking,
I know it.
they take the sticker off, he whips another one on as they go to pull away again.
Right.
And instead of them going down the road and just taking it off, it's like some of these people, they fucking take it off a million times and he keeps tossing it back on.
He always gets the one on there in the end.
Yeah.
some people are so freaking brain dead, it makes you wonder how they even exist.
Yeah, I mean, they're fucking so self-centered. It's unbelievable. I mean, some people just don't give a shit about anybody else or nothing. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't have a picture of Steve on this file. That would have been too perfect.
I'm just saying I might be Jesus. I might. I'm not saying for sure. I'm just saying it's a possibility. I might be Jesus.
Oh.
I got my StreamYard back. See, I was using Chelsea's, and I got mine back, and it's right full of fucking clips.
Oh, you better be careful then, because that's why you got 90-day probation. He's trying to take you down. Right?
It's possible, but any false claims won't go.
Okay.
Well,
if he's telling everybody to report you for cyberbullying, I mean, that should reflect back on him if they review it then, or anybody else for that matter.
Right.
Yeah.
This live stream is for comedy and educational purposes.
And debates.
That's right. So, I don't know if he what happened was he did like 3 streams in one night, and he was I only ended up catching one of them, because he took the other ones down. But he started it out by saying he was going to be calm because I guess he was really flipping out on the ones that he did. And YouTube gives you the option to take a clip out of them, a 15-second clip. YouTube does. So I did that by YouTube standards, so I couldn't get a copyright claim or any bullshit like that. And I had uploaded it as a shorts, and fucking next day, both shorts were gone, and YouTube messaged me saying that the channel owner had took their videos down, and that's why those 2 shorts were gone. But I still got hard copies.
I don't really think Steve is growing up emotionally.
Well, fuck.
Psychiatrist, but that's what I think.
I had the suspicion, right, of him reporting me, and I made that short saying, "Hey, I fucking know you're reporting me, blah blah blah." And sure enough, he was reporting me.
I don't think one report has enough power to do much of anything.
No, fuck you. It takes a whole bunch of reports before YouTube even looks into it.
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, it has to be like a massive.
I reported the fake channel of me out there fucking 700 times. It did nothing. They
Do they even get back to you?
They emailed me back once and said, we'll look into it.
Yeah, the algorithm says you're fine.
Right. So that's the thing. There's different rules. Like where if I can pretty much go into anybody's stream and snap a picture and be perfectly fine with taking that picture. Like there's not much you can do about that.
No, like a screenshot or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
And same as if I go in and clip anything of Steve or anybody, if I add shit to it and make it my own,
right, then it's yours.
Right. It's a lot harder for to get a copyright strike or claim or whatever.
Which doesn't mean anything, right? I mean,
well, a copyright claim's nothing.
Right.
Strike though, like say if I went over to your channel and took one of your videos and posted it, YouTube will give you the option, like 3 different options for me to take it down, or you're upset you want to strike. They'll let you choose, eh?
Oh. Huh. Well, I'd be careful. The guy who gave you a strike last time's up on panel now.
Yeah, but I learned from that though, right? I learned if I want to repay the favor to anybody.
Well, I apologize because I didn't realize what I was doing.
Well, fuck, either did I, because that's happened on my channel multiple times in the past, and I was fine. So, but because YouTube updated their shit,
Oh yeah, right.
YouTube went through this pretty big update, so. And like I said, normally I should have got 7 days out of that, and YouTube only gave me 3
Really?
days. Yeah, so I think I don't know
Maybe
if
that's
YouTube.
because it wasn't you doing it, maybe?
No, I don't know. I think maybe YouTube went through it and was like, okay, well, it didn't really break.
Yeah.
It didn't really,
Yeah.
break our guidelines, kind of thing.
Because you did challenge it.
Right.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did. I did put an appeal about it. The one that got me, the video that got me was stupid as fuck for all the shit that I do, and the video that got me was, I can't believe it. Like, why I got a strike over that. But
Maybe they thought there would be some copycat shit take place just with that wording.
right.
It was like, would you do this or something? And that must have been the key.
Right. I think that's really had a big part in it. So yeah, I've been a little iffy on what shorts, because I was uploading a lot of fucking shorts, but I was like, better be careful for a little while. I'm back. Where's 801? He's in his truck.
Partying. Or cleaning out a trailer or hauling trash or doing something.
I think he's just gonna see what they got to do for tomorrow. I don't think he's gonna do anything tonight.
Is he moving again?
He's helping somebody move lumber and shit from an old building.
Oh.
They gonna do some repurposing? Is that what they're up to?
Yeah, whatever they're trying to save from it, I guess.
Like old barnwood or something like that, or?
That's the way I understood it.
Up here, artists just love that kind of wood.
Hell yeah, here too, man.
Yeah, it's pretty valuable around here.
Fuck, when I was younger, I tore barns and granaries down, and some of the big timbers with the wooden dowels, we sat out by the road and figured somebody would come along and want some of it. Or finally, the guy tore the barn down because we burnt the shit that was full of powder post beetles and stuff. But finally, the guy I worked for said, take the tractor and go down there and throw that shit on the burn pile. I thought you said somebody'd want it. Well, we burned it. Fuck, I wish I had fucking them loads of that shit today, buddy.
Yeah.
I've taken a couple of them hand-hewed barn beams all and dovetailed them and put them in cabins here that were, the bottom logs were rotted. The color ain't right, but they look pretty damn close compared to anything else we could make.
Yeah.
I noticed in the last windstorm we had, there was a barn that was basically, it was sitting like this. It was halfway down, and then the big windstorm we had took her the rest of the way down. And the barn must be, about 150 years old, I'd say. At least 100.
Yeah.
It's an oldie.
Well, there were so many different barn designs too, whether it was a haymow barn, you know, I mean, so many different designs, and
Right.
I never realized that till I really started looking in and tearing some. In fact, we tore an old barn down with the excavators years and years ago one time, and the whole bottom of it was beautifully split fieldstone, hand split. And we dug a hole and pushed all that shit in there with a dozer and buried it, man. That rock today like that, people would build fireplaces out of it. They'd go Google over that shit.
Right.
We just buried it full of 7 foot, 8 foot walls of it.
It's unbelievable how the most primitive building tool in the world is one of the most expensive to build with today.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely. Yep.
Unbelievable. They're building pyramids out of that son of a bitch of stone, and got to build a stone house now. It costs as much as a fucking pyramid.
Oh, no shit. Well, I watched a guy when I was younger do some of that, you know, hand splitting that shit, and wow, it's an art. It was a talent. He could read them rock, and he knew right where to break them, and he could make a good, pretty square corner out of them and stuff. Just unbelievable.
Yeah. You think, man, them old guys used to bust tens of thousands of them rocks.
I know.
Jeez.
So, you know what really frigged up about StreamYard is the unpaid version, which I was rolling off of for a little bit, was I can't put overlays up. I could play videos. Yeah, so I got worried about that. So I was like, I'm gonna pay for StreamYard this month. But yeah, I went to click on a picture to put it up, like, you know, something like that or whatever, and I couldn't do it. And I was like, oh shit. The other thing I can do would be to play a video on loop, like a picture, upload basically a picture and just play it on loop. There is ways around it, but
Well, Chelsea, Josh, Jello, Hooper, you guys all have a good night.
You too, Myron. Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for coming up.
You bet.
Yeah, it's getting that time for this guy too. 6 o'clock come early.
Yes, fuck Uber. Well, thanks for coming up.
Yeah, hopefully. My internet's actually working. I don't know how, but it's got some tech coming on Monday. I don't know why, but
Well, fucking slip them half of that 50 you got tipped to boost your signal.
I already pay his fucking salary. I want my internet to work.
Jesus.
You got tipped $50.
I'm paying for something that don't work, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Your internet worked pretty good tonight, Uber.
Yeah, it seems to be right now. No buffering. And I wouldn't, but I'm the only one on it, too.
Right. Yeah, some sucker tipped Uber $50 today.
For what? Selling minnows?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
He was a fucking Eskimo, and I talked him into a bag of ice, so I got $50.
Fuck. It wasn't a tip. That guy felt sorry for your ass.
Fuck, look at me.
He's like, God, this guy's probably got poor internet too. Here's $50.
No, he was a rich bitch anyway, but I spent some time with him and I sold him some shit he needed and some that he probably didn't, but
Yeah, boy.
I told him, hey man, you ought to come over here and look at this frickin' 22 handgun we got. Got this nice laser pointer on it. He said, really? He said, yeah, come on, check it out. So he bought that son of a bitch, and while we were waiting for the FFL to go through, he frickin', hey, what about this big tackle box over here? I said, yeah, here, I'll help you fill that up. Like I said, hell, before we were done, he spent over $700.
Oh, man.
So, but I'm looking out in the parking lot, and like I said, the damn truck and the boat he's got, I guarantee you they were close to $250,000 between them.
Yeah. Chasing a 3-pound fish.
Yeah. Well, I've seen so many of them fuckers today, dude. It's almost I'll be honest, I guess, if I worked a little harder and they're retired, but holy shit, man, I couldn't. There's no way I could never justify that. Even if I would have to hit the lottery just stupid to buy something like that, because I really don't need it. You know what I mean?
I'm sure it's fun, but man,
I really don't need it.
Nope.
I think the guy, when they went out to the parking lot, the guy seen Uper driving a Ford and said, holy fuck, I better tip this guy.
Yeah, 2-wheel drive Ford too. God, poor bastard. He can't even lives up in the North Country and drives a 2-wheel drive truck.
Holy shit, it's 2-wheel drive? No wonder.
Well, I only got to drive 3.5 miles to work in the winter, and then I can take the machine home if I want.
Right. Plow your drive with it?
Hell yeah, I do. I back right up to my barn and drop the rake down because it's like an earth mover. And I pull all the snow from the barn all the way out and lift it up, and then I blade it out of my way. And
hell yeah.
I haven't had to have a plow truck. In fact, I gave a guy my old Bronco plow truck here a month or so ago. He's pestering me about it. I said, it ran good, shipped good, but that thing ain't moved in about 7-8 years, dude.
Wow.
And I said, you want the blade? You want it all? He said, yeah, what do you want for it? I said, give me $200. He said, I'll be back tomorrow. I said, the tires are junk. And it was an 83 Ford Bronco, full size, had a 351 in it, but
whoa,
body's ragged. It's a typical Michigan truck, but it was a plow truck. So,
right.
Well, he didn't come back. So I seen him again. I said, listen, I got a whole bunch of junk popple logs down here stacked in my way by the sawmill. I said, if I can dump them over there on your property, you can have that truck. He shook my hand and I said, get it the hell out of here. So I got rid of about a half a semi-load of junk popple logs.
Yeah.
And then he made it, I'll have it running tomorrow. I said, yeah, good for you. Get it the hell out of here.
Right. Yeah, I don't give a shit what you do. You just get it.
Yeah. I said, I got the title. But my back's so fucking junk, dude. I'm done with all that bullshit,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just junked out at that time, so.
Yeah, it's like this moving thing with all this stuff. Now I gave away so much stuff to a buddy of mine. I'm just done with it. Just done.
Yeah. Well, I've been a hoarder for years, I scrap cars and shit. Well, I'm that guy. If it ain't completely junk, I'll pull the starter, I'll pull the alternator, I'll pull some of that. Hell, I got a rafters in my woodshed. Rafters are just full of radiators that were in great shape. I couldn't see just scrapping them, so I taped off all the hose inlets and the trannies and stuff, taped it off, shoved them up there. So every once in a while, somebody that knows I got them, because of course now they're older, but they'll come around. Hey man, you got a radiator for a Dodge so-and-so? I said, where's the hoses and how big is it? Come on.
Right. Yeah.
If they can use it, I tell them, well, scrap price about $25. Give me $25, take her away.
Yeah, tell me how many cores and what side.
If they really don't have no money, I'll just tell them to take some bitch. But I love it when they come in here looking, hey man, you ain't got no good used tires I could put on the vehicle. And as they pull out their $1,200 cell phone, I'm like, your fucking priorities were way off.
Yeah.
There's a balance, man. I ain't afraid to help anybody, but I'm not going to be the fool either. Been down that road.
We got rid of some stuff here today, for fuck's sakes.
Did you? I need to dung some. See, every year here, our township has 3 days they call free dump day. You can just about get rid of anything except like a refrigerator or freezer. It has to have that certified sticker that somebody pulled the Freon out. You can't just go out here and cut the lines and take it down there. The pump's got to be removed and it's got to have that green sticker on it for them to take it. But I mean, they'll even take shingles if you bag them, so the guys ain't spending all day unloading your damn trailer because you got it full of old shingles.
Yeah, you say every 3 days?
Huh?
You say every 3 days?
No, they hold it once a year for 3 days.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say every 3 days. Holy fuck!
Yeah, waste management comes in with all kinds of gondolas, and then there's a metal guy sits down at the end with a couple of big, frickin'. So any metal, it all gets sorted. The wood's got to go to this pile, the metal to that pile. Couches, chairs, that all goes right to the landfill.
They do that here about once a year or so. They're in the big town, and everybody sets their garbage out on the curb and all their shit or whatever. And then all you see are all these beat up pickup trucks hauling around a trailer that can barely go down a damn road, just loaded to the top with just every scrap you could fucking think of, man. They're fighting in the middle of town, bitching, hey, this is my street, get off here.
Holy shit.
They do the same fucking thing down here, Jello.
I mean, you set a piece of metal out, man, that motherfucker will be gone in hours.
Yeah, they'll take the tops off the barbecues, like you said, any fucking any metal that's worth money.
My buddy went out and he threw out a bunch of lawn chairs one time, and guys fucking stopped and were taking the fucking metal out of it. Well, they're ripping the rest of the cloth off. We're throwing that back down in his yard. He fucking come running out of the house. So fuck, if you want it, you got to take the whole fucking thing.
Yeah. Well, that's like we were down seeing Chelsea's parents the other day, and it was cleanup down in their area. And it's more of a rich area. Fuck the stuff that people are throwing out, man. There's a lot of people are picking up, taking it home. Like,
right?
Dude, there was a time, there's so much real estate changed hands here that people would call me and they'd be like, hey man, come on over. We hear you do a little bit of maintenance, a little this and that. I go over there. They go, hey, you got me used for a good leather couch and a love seat? And I'm like, what? Yeah, come on in. You go in there. It's like, holy shit, man. Yeah, we got new furniture coming. If you want that or know anybody, send them over. So I come home, tell the wife, well, out with that shit. I got a good one coming,
Yep.
Bad, better than what you own.
Well, fuck, I put out a carpet that was no good for nothing here, and someone took it.
That's just nasty.
That fucking thing could have cloned, I bet, 16 dogs off of it.
Well, if they're living out in the woods, fuck, they could have laid it on the ground and put a tent on it or something, or, laid it out there and not walked in the dirt, I guess. But other than that, how good would it be?
No, that's nasty. I've done flooring and ripping carpets out. That's just nasty.
Oh yeah, fuck, man. Nothing worse than
that. Dog or cat piss all the way to the wood.
Oh, fuck. The matted pad. Fuck. Ugh. There's only one way to pick that shit up, and that's fucking scoop it with your fucking hands. Oh, I fucking hated it.
Yeah, it ain't much worse than that, to be honest.
It's one thing if it's your own carpet and stuff, man, but you go into strangers' houses and
Yeah.
I mean, it ought to be a hazmat job.
Really, it should be, but
We don't.
when
We
all
got.
that, when all
Mr.
that,
Phillips.
when all that bank foreclosures and shit were going down,
Yeah.
I knew a couple bank president people that were not from this area, but all them foreclosures, they called me and they said, well, hell, you got a business, don't you? They said, we'll pay you X amount, because there's all the code key boxes on the doorknob. They said, you go around and you take pictures inside and out, blah, 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 and we pay you X amount. I'm like, hell yeah, I'll do it. I pretty well know every location. Well, I went to a couple houses and went in, and this is no shit. Them fuckers stripped the walls, took all the copper and electric out of it. From the outside, you'd have never known. But
Yeah.
I'm like, holy shit. Well, the worst one was I opened the door and I'm like, damn, dude, that is raw freaking sewage. And I looked through the vent on the crawl space. That pipe was cut off. And that freaking sewage was just laying in there in that crawl space, dude. It was disgusting. I couldn't even imagine somebody living like that.
Oh,
I mean,
Yeah, we
I'd
went-
at least got the pipe and run it out in the backyard somewhere, not just dumped it below where I was living.
yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
We looked at a lot of foreclosure homes, you know, trying to find a good deal or whatever. And man, some of them we went into, yep. I mean, they fucking cut every copper line out of the basement, fucking every fucking wiring they could get a hold of out of the walls. Like, unbelievable.
Yeah.
Nothing will ever happen to them people either, you know, they'll get away with it.
Well, if I right now take a load of copper, I don't care if it's wiring, copper piping, if I take any copper to our scrapyard, it's 10 days before they mail me a check.
Yeah,
Really?
it's not that bad here. They take a picture of it and they put it with your ID, and if the cops come in, then, you know, you can't burn the copper anymore either. You used to be able to burn the wire. They won't let you do that anymore. Either strip it or you got to bring it in.
Yep, they want it coated or uncoated. Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't burn the coating off no more.
You burn the coating off, they will not accept it around here no more.
Wow. Wow.
I figured with all the tariffs and shit, I figured the scrap price would go right through the frickin' moon, man. I'm sitting on a ton of copper just waiting. And the guy
It went up here.
I told him, I don't give a shit. You know damn well I didn't steal it. You can lay it there as long as you want. Put my name right on it. I don't give a shit, dude. Fucking send them to my fucking house. You just cut me that check in 10 days because ain't nothing I got stolen. When I was doing new construction, you know how in the hell the electricians are. They don't clean up shit, man. They charge so much money, they ain't cleaning nothing up. I'd walk around there with a 5-gallon pail and pick up all them trimmings. And I was like your buddy was talking about there. I'd freaking strip the coating off right there and leave the coating on the floor for the guys that had to clean the house. So I was taking bare, 1-foot long, 2-foot long strips of copper wiring out.
Yeah, that's crazy. They don't either. They don't give a shit. They just snip that shit, drop it, and hell, half of them don't even sweep up.
No, they don't. They charge too much money. That's what they told me. I go, you're just gonna leave this fucking mess? They said, well, there's a laborer gets paid. We don't fucking do it. I'm like, that's bullshit. I argued with them. I go, I've been the motherfucker to sweep these brand new houses out. And I said, you fucking drywall mutters, you got so much shit on my subfloor that, come on, man.
Yeah, I just assume that's part of the fucking job. We paid you to do a job, and cleaning up your mess is part of the fucking job.
No, they run and gun and move on.
Yeah, they're like that at work. They'll just fucking cut shit, leave shit, and like, what the fuck?
Well, I don't know what it's called, but I guess it's kind of like a little power station where they got a bunch of power shit and they got it fenced off into kind of like a square or whatever.
Yeah, it's a substation transformer.
Right. And well, some people went in there and they started digging up a fucking copper line. And we're talking big fucking line. Like, anyways, they peeled it up so far, and it must have been quite a bit of work, and they got tired and they hacked her off. But I guess the power guys were saying that if they would have went another foot, they would have been fucking blown to fucking
Yeah, they'd have been
dead.
Yeah, you don't fuck with them, man. I've walked into rooms that are pulling so much power, your hair's standing up.
Right.
Oh yeah, we got massive power. Them big dryers and everything we got at work. I mean, there's some massive power flowing around through there. You go in that control room, holy shit. Yeah.
She's just a humming, buddy. You know it.
Yeah. When you can hear a power line singing.
Well, it'd be the same over there as it is here, I would imagine. But on every telephone pole, there's a piece of copper wire that runs.
Yeah, ground wire.
Right, runs down. And now on a lot of the poles, they got a piece of wood over that piece of copper until about 10 feet high, because fucking people were cutting the copper wire off the pole. Because it take nothing. Like, it's only a small piece of copper, but you just snip. And
yeah, but that's a heavy gauge copper too, because when our company was replacing all these old power poles, I asked them, what about that? Well, even the staples were copper on them older poles.
Right.
They had the old the railroad. There's a lot of railroad around here. The big huge hub and stuff. Well, they had them old ass telephone poles along the railroad tracks with all them old lines on them. You know, I don't know, you used to see them back in the day. Like there'd be 50 lines running down one power pole thing, you know, down a railroad tracks. Them guys are out there taking them and tying like nuts and bolts on a string, throwing them up there on a rope thing, wrap around there, and they're pulling all them down. And them cops up there, busted them and shit. They ended up going to jail. The railroad pressed charges, and that's heavy gauge copper.
The railroad's federal too.
Yeah, they don't piss around.
I had the FBI show up at my house when I was probably, I don't know, early to mid-teens. Because I got caught on the railroad, and they showed up, took my info, because cop took my info and sent me home. And then the suit showed up and told me that I better not ever get caught on railroad property again, because there was people shooting them insulators and shit back then. And they figured it had to have been me, but it wasn't.
Oh yeah, we used to run tracks all the time as kids, man. Yeah. Of course, they're everywhere around here. I mean, it's like I said, it's a pretty major railroad hub there. Big hump and everything, and, you know, big hump yard. And
oh yeah, my neighbor had a '79 Toyota Land Rover, and we could pull right on the track crossing turn and just let a little air out of the tires, and it was a perfect width for the old abandoned grades that went into the elevators and shit.
Right.
And we'd ride them rails for miles and miles.
Hell yeah, that'd be a blast.
Because you wouldn't worry about, I mean, once in a while we'd see an old work crane or something out there. Because again, it'd go to some big mill out there in the boondocks where they'd stack up cars to haul grain. But other than that, some of them tracks, in fact, we used to cross some old wooden bridges, and I'm like, holy shit, I don't like that. This son of a bitch breaks, and of course that vehicle didn't weigh 2,900 pounds, but still. That'd have been a ride if she'd have broke. Hell, ain't nobody to come look for us. We were out in the middle of nothing.
Yeah, we got a great big long wooden train trestle here. It goes over the river, and when we were kids, we used to go out and walk out on it all the time. And there's just like little side platforms, and when the train would come, we just lay down on them side platforms and hold on. And that train would go screaming by us, just blaring their fucking horn. You know, it was like there ain't nothing they could fucking do.
No, we had the caboose guy throw a gallon jug of water at us once.
You know, it was pissed.
Platforms, fucking. You'd look, man, when that engine hit that trestle, you'd watch that thing drop. That whole thing would just start shaking. You're like,
yeah.
What am I doing, man?
And that thing would shake the hell out of you. Like you can barely hold on to that fucking thing.
Yeah, we did that stupid shit too. We had a lot of them old steel iron bridges when, where I grew up, because the rivers, twisted and turned all over the place. So hell, for shit 20 miles, every road that river ran across, there was one of them old iron bridges on it.
We used to play a game. We used to play a game when the train was screaming by real fast, a coal train or something, and the train cars, they got them little ribs that run up and down them, on the sides.
Sure.
Well, when they're going really fucking fast, we take the rocks on the side of the tracks, those, I don't know what they are, granite rocks or whatever. And as that train was going, we throw them up ahead, and as that train would come and it hit them cars, and that fucking rock would come flying back at you, man. You had to fucking always trying to hit your buddy or whatever. Oh, man, it'd fuck you up if they ever got hit. But.
Yeah, most of them here are all limestone.
Yeah, a lot of coal here. Well, and then we got the main run that runs all the way from West Coast to East Coast, runs through here, and that's just full of fucking China, fucking cargo.
Oh, yeah. Cars are China. We put a bunch of them rocks. We put a bunch of them rocks right on the tracks one time, and then went and hid. And holy shit, like you said, the shrapnel coming out of there was unbelievable.
Yeah, fucking crazy.
Of course, we put pennies and quarters and every other thing you could think of on them when I was a kid.
We did ride a couple down to the next town.
Oh yeah.
We never went very far. We only went about maybe, 15 miles or something like that at the top.
Well, a bunch of us jumped on one time, knowing it was going to go right through our hometown. So we said to our buddy, meet us in there in the park. We said, I'll probably slow down because it was a main hub there. And son of a bitch, we went by him at 50 miles an hour. That western route, we ended up all the way down in the big yard in Grand Rapids. And them guys seen us and chased us all, scattered us basically. Well, two of us stuck together. We jumped on a slow train, got back out of the hub, didn't know where the hell we were, but son of a bitch, if it didn't take us back east, and when it started to slow down, I thought, oh shit, they're looking for us. We jumped out and hid the weeds. This is no bullshit. We crawled up to the first intersection, looking around through the weeds. There was my fucking brother-in-law waiting at this train tracks going to work. Out in the fucking middle of nowhere, man. We run up there, he's like, where the hell did you guys come from? We go, we need a ride. We're about 25 miles from town. He gave us a ride to town. Fucking crazy.
Yeah, we always had this one set of tracks that we'd ride the train on. It was always a coal train. It always went by, and it was on like a slow order rail. I think it was like 7 miles an hour is all that thing ever did.
Okay. Yeah, it was on a side rail waiting for another one to go by and then pull back on the main run.
No, it was just a single rail that just ran, kind of like what you said, just run off to some, I don't know, wherever the coal was going or whatever. But back then, that rail there, it wasn't a solid welded rail. It was actually jointed rail. So, and it was kind of a rickety ass line. So it didn't ever go very fast on that line, the one we would ride. And it'd always go down to the next town, which is about 15 miles away. And we just ride down there and jump off and go down there. And then, if a train would happen to come back, we'd jump in or just call a buddy,
What the hell, 801?
Yeah, fuck, you don't need brake lights.
Well, if it's the sewage and the gray water, just pull the damn line on your way back home and go like hell. Well, shit, guys, I gotta get down. It's frickin' damn near midnight. But
All right, thanks for coming up, Uper.
yeah, good to get up here without getting interrupted. So we'll catch you guys around.
All
Later,
right.
Uper.
Have a good one.
Later.
Oh, yeah, fuck. That was funny. Uper came in earlier. Not as Uper.
He wasn't Uper.
I can't bring it up now, but yeah.
Hope you're making good money, 801.
Now he's looking for the keys. Holy fuck, 801.
Where's Melvin? I haven't heard Melvin.
He's sleeping.
Oh, I haven't even heard.
Yeah, laying right beside me sleeping.
Huh.
He's sleeping a lot. He's up a lot more in the day now.
Oh,
So he's sleeping better at night.
good.
Fuck, he's some good baby, man. I gotta say that.
Well, he'll be hell later then.
Right? You know, you get some babies, they don't stop crying, and fuck, you want to pull your hair out, but
Oh, yeah, no kidding.
yeah, got pretty damn lucky. That is for sure. The loudest he was fuck when the doctor poked him with the needles, man. He let out a fucking scream.
They do like here they'll do like two, like if they need 2 shots or 3 shots, they'll get 2 to 3 nurses or whatever, and they'll jab them all at the same fucking time.
Oh, really? Okay. No, the doctor got Chelsea to hold his upper body and then put his legs between his legs, turned him sideways, poked him with 2 needles pretty quick in the one leg, and flipped him around, and while he was still crying, and fucking poked him another leg.
Yeah.
Just bam, 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 just get it done, I guess, quick.
Yeah, that's what they do. I mean, they'll go in there like 1, 2, bam, slam. all 3 at the same time. It's like, fuck.
Yeah. Part of me wanted to knock the doctor out, but I knew he was just doing what he had to do.
Right. Yeah, I hope he don't have to have a chest x-ray when he was a kid, though, or anything, man. You seen him put him in them things
Oh,
plastic tube things or whatever? Holy shit.
right. Looks some fucking uncomfortable.
Oh, my daughter had to go in that. I was so fucking pissed off. I mean, she was probably, how old was she? I don't know. I didn't think she was a year old. God, I was so pissed off.
Well, and the way the doctors fucking handle them, it's like, that's a fucking baby, don't you? Like, holy fuck. I guess they just handle so many fucking kids that.
Right? Yeah, I'm always afraid I was gonna fucking like little babies like Melvin or whatever. Man, if it ain't my own, I wouldn't hold it. No fucking way.
Right.
Don't give a shit.
I feel a lot more comfortable now with him, but at first I was scared to death when he first came out and I seen him. I was fucking scared to death. I was like, he's too small for me to even hold. Like,
Yeah, my boy was 5 pounds 9 ounces. He was tiny.
right?
Tiny.
Yeah, that's
Man,
when you're 5 pounds. Like, that's tiny.
tiny.
Um, but fuck, Chelsea only weighed 100 and I don't even think she weighed 140 pounds. So we knew the baby was going to be fucking small.
Right.
But he's catching up fast, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the ultrasound there, or whatever the fuck they do on the belly, so they can see in. A lot more advanced now. Like you could see his hair and stuff.
Yeah, I've heard that. I mean, back when we had kids or whatever, that was 20 years ago. Yeah, it wasn't very advanced. I mean, you could see there was something there, but
Right.
heck, now they got them in color, don't they?
Ours, yeah, they can switch it. I think they can switch it to the color, but for the most part, ours was like black and white. But they can change different settings because they could show you like blue would be like the fluid around the baby.
Right, right.
Yeah, so there was a bunch of different things, but yeah, it was pretty neat. And now you weren't just looking at the little machine; they had a fucking big TV screen on the wall.
Oh yeah, ours was, a fucking
Right.
with a little, it had that little wavy squiggly line going through it the whole time.
Yeah, they sure have fucking advanced. Yeah, it was weird. I uploaded that fucking song there. The one I don't know. I used your name, but I don't know if it tagged you in it or not because I didn't see like your channel actually pop up. Usually, when I go to type in a channel, their channel will pop right up.
Right.
I can tag them in it, but anyways, fucking, I just uploaded it and then I had a message on it. So I looked. It was literally up for like 12 seconds, and someone put "nice song" or whatever, and I clicked on it, and it was an actual channel with like 13,000 subscribers or something. So I was like, oh, okay.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, they dropped all your notifications to me for some fucking reason.
Well, before, no, this was a while back. I'm thinking maybe even a year back now, but when I would go live, I would get my own notification that I went live.
Right.
And now I don't get that. When I went live tonight, I got Chelsea's. I seen hers come up across my screen saying that she was live.
I don't get hers anymore either. That's what's weird. I didn't even get hers.
Another weird thing is I made the backup channel like so I could go into her messages and see who left a message, or so I could write a message, leave a message, and YouTube has blocked that too now. So like I can't fucking click on her messages. Same fucking thing as this channel.
Makes no fucking sense.
801s, I can't write on any of his shorts. It's I wish they would fix that fucking shit by now.
Yeah, sure would have thought so. I mean, I don't understand the reasoning behind keeping it that way.
Right. I think it's just a glitch in their fucking system that they haven't, a bug in their system that they haven't fixed. I'm not sure what causes it because I thought it was something on my end, and like I said, I went through everything, different settings, and tried a whole bunch of different shit. I tried to unsubscribe and resubscribe, and nothing worked. So I was like, "Fuck it, I'll make another channel, and I'll be able to message." Well, it worked. I was able to message on her shorts for a couple weeks, and then, bam! All of a sudden, I couldn't do it again. So yeah, it was weird.
Lightbot going crazy.
Oh yeah, just fucking spamming the old chat. We went from 10 people in here to 1 person in here now. They're all over at Steve's.
I guess they're all here to see Youper. I don't give a shit.
No, fuck. Half the time I don't even believe the numbers, and same thing, even if I got 10 people watching, there's nobody typing in the damn chat anyways.
Right. They're 10 sympathy watchers. I got a song here. Where is this? 50 seconds. So we got 801.
I think. Here we go.
Steve's a snowflake, can't take a joke. Pays people to be his friends. If you don't agree, he'll block your ass and claim you're bullying him. Steve's a snowflake, can't take a joke. Pays people to be his friends. If you don't agree, he'll block your ass and claim you're bullying him.
I made one of my boss's, my Cranberry boss and his wife, and I had put it on Facebook and sent or tagged them in it. It's I don't know. You can actually do quite a bit with it. Like I said, there's 2 versions. One version you can just add words, and then it will make the rest of the song for you.
Right.
And then the other one is you do the whole fucking song yourself, and then it will put the music in and sing the fucking shit.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah. With the free version, which is what I'm using, you can only do a certain amount of songs a day, and the quality is not bad, but it's not the best either. If you pay for it, then you get the better versions of it.
Choose different singers, or can you choose?
From what I know, like Chelsea's better at that shit, using the stuff to me, but from what I see on mine is you can change it from a man to a woman, and then a few different accents, I guess you can choose from, I think.
Yeah.
Is
it all country?
I think it might be. Might be, but I'm not really sure.
I know you do a little death metal or something.
Yeah, like I said, I messed around with it just a few times real quick and made a few songs. I did one of 801 and Utah. I did like 3 of Steve.
I heard that one.
The sound was
of the moon.
Yeah. Fuck. The
Hilarious.
sound quality wasn't that good on that one, but I might re-upload it. I don't know.
Do you upload it from there, or do you got to download it?
So this app doesn't have a way for me to directly share it to YouTube.
Oh,
So what I was doing was, that I know of anyways, that I can figure out, I can send a link to my email of it and then take it from my email somehow. But so what I did, I make the video on this phone and then I was fucking recording it with this phone. and so the sound wasn't quite there, so I realized I can screen record with this fucking phone and then the sound is perfect.
and that's not a copyright,
No, it's not a copyright because it's your own,
right?
your own shit.
Doing it in the most copyrighted fashion you could possibly do it in.
God.
Oh shit! I haven't seen Matthew in a while either. What the fuck's he doing? I haven't heard.
He messaged me. He texted me that he was gonna take a break from YouTube for a little bit.
Oh yeah.
So I'm not too sure what's going on there. Tell you, man, little Melvin, he always wants to sleep on his belly. He doesn't like sleeping on his back.
I'm a belly sleeper.
So
You rolling over and everything?
yeah. So today, early this morning, I put him on his belly, and then he lifted his fucking head up, and he's, moving it around all, and then almost like he was watching TV. He was holding it up for a little bit, looking that way, and then he just flops over, rolls on his back.
He'll be crawling through your nose.
Oh, I don't know what it is, man. It just seems like babies are advanced or some shit.
And he's strictly on breast milk, or are you feeding formula at all?
Yeah, no, he's on some sort of baby milk there we buy now.
Is he? Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit's expensive, boy.
Oh yeah, it is.
Man.
Well, we switched to milk because it was costing $57 every fucking 2 days.
Yeah. Fuck.
And I was like, holy fuck. Like,
I mean, we love you, Melvin, but fuck, buddy.
well, the bottles
you're getting off to Purina and you're going to Puppy Chow.
Right. Well, it became where the bottles were small and he was drinking 3 of them in basically one feeding.
Right.
And so, yeah, he was going through a case of it in fucking 2 days. And I said, like I said, $57. I was like, holy fuck, man. We're going to go fucking, we're going to be fucking bankrupt here in another week. So we switched them. Just Similac.
Yep. Similac. Yep.
And, it's a bigger bottle now.
What was the other stuff? Infamil or something?
Infamil, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was funny today we got in the mail these coupons because Chelsea, she filled out fucking coupons for that milk. and now we're not using it. We're on to this Similac now, so we gave those coupons to somebody else.
Yeah, you don't want to keep switching around.
No.
Similac's what we use. I'm pretty sure. So that was 20 fucking years ago.
We did for my first boy I had him on Good Start.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys got that out there or not.
I think so.
It's a big name. It's a big brand. But
yeah, it sounds familiar.
I ripped up boxes today. Fuck, we had 15, 20 of these fucking cardboard boxes, you know. I was like, fucking.
Now, do you make them up one at a time, or do you make up like a day's worth?
So these ones here, you just pour it in, and he's ready to be fed. So they don't go in the fridge or anything.
It's not powder.
No, it's not powder.
Oh, we always use we use the powder, I guess.
Yeah, so the powder, they can't have that until I guess they're a little over 3 months.
Really?
Yeah, so I don't know if they changed that or what, but I know, I can't remember, but I know at one point with my first kid, he was on powder, and I'd make a picture of that fucking shit up.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Put it in the fridge, and then warm up the bottles as it goes.
Yeah, I ain't sitting there making a fucking bottle up every fucking time that baby's screaming for some shit. Oh no, I'm pouring and going. I used to make up, like, we used to have those, I think they're Playtex or something with the bags.
Yes.
I used to make up, like, I don't fucking, however many he was going to eat in that day, I'd make them all up in the fucking morning when he wake me up for like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'd feed him his bottle, and I'd make up everything for the whole fucking day.
Right. I literally remember getting the baby bottle and fucking pouring my coffee in the fucking thing from the percolator, and until it got to the top, and I realized I'm fucking pouring my goddamn coffee into the fucking.
I just said fuck it, started drinking it. Fuck it.
But yeah, that was the little plastic bags you put in the fucking bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That way you ain't got fucking clean bottles all the time.
Right. Yeah. Cleaning so with these bottles here, I gotta wash them in the sink.
Right.
And then I boil them.
Oh, right. Yeah. Fuck that. That's why I use the bag ones, I think.
Yeah, that's what I told Chelsea. I said, fuck, I want to get those bags because it's change bag, nipples, I guess. You still got to wash the nipples, I guess.
Yeah. A good thing about them bags, I think, too, is they don't get as much air because they just suck you push the air out, and then they don't ever get a chance to suck air either.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I remember doing that now, pushing the air out. That's right.
Yeah.
That's fuck. Been a fucking long time. I forgot about that.
That way you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about it being tipped straight up so much and everything. They could lay on their chest and they could drink the damn thing.
Right. So yeah, that's what they were saying. Like if she was breastfeeding, it'd be normal that he's not burping because he's not getting air.
Right.
But where the bottles, you got to fucking burp them a few times after he drinks a little bit, you got to burp them.
Yeah, with them bags, I think you got to burp them a little bit. You still got to burp them or whatever, but
probably a lot less.
Yeah, they don't get as bad.
Like, because when I feed him, he has some like man burps. But yeah, so this milk here is good. It fills up like this is a bigger bottle, and it one of those bottles I got for him. It fills it pretty much to the top, and it's good out of the fridge for 2 hours.
Once it's opened?
Once it's opened.
Yeah.
And in the fridge, I guess it's good for, I think, 48 hours or something like that. So I'm not really sure, but I think 48 hours.
Yeah. Nobody ever said having a baby was cheap.
No. Six months, and he can start having the little baby food and shit, I guess.
Yeah. I think we always started them a little earlier than that, just because on that oatmeal or whatever cereal stuff, they're always so damn fussy. It just helped fill their belly up a little bit more.
Right. Right.
But you know, that was 20 years ago. It's probably wrong. Probably gave all our kids cancer.
Yeah, everything. Fuck. There's so many things that they've changed and said you can't do this and can't do that now. And
yeah, it's amazing any of us survived.
Right.
That's 3 months, man. My parents were probably giving me Fruit Loops in a bowl.
Fuck. I remember we were somewhere and this lady was giving her baby. She was a real wingding, and this baby was fucking small, and she was stuffing this baby with Subway that she was eating and shit. I'm like, holy fuck, this baby's gonna choke to death here in front of me. I was like, we gotta fucking just go because
yeah, this is a situation I do not want to be in. We gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
Josh is the opposite of a first responder. I'm a last responder.
Right. If you don't see it, then you don't gotta fucking stop.
Right. It never happens, man. It never happens. It never happened.
Actually, I was thinking about going into the fire department and doing my CPR course for the small ones.
Yeah, I just did mine. We have to do it every year at work, or every other year. Every other year at work, it's a requirement. We got to take CPR, and they always throw in the infant CPR just to have it.
Right.
But yeah, it's a requirement for our work to have it.
Again, I've had kids. I've been around kids. I kind of know what to do when they're choking and stuff, but still, I think it'd be good to just have that course, just to have it.
Yeah.
Of course,
that baby
you watch videos.
You hold him and smack his back harder than you fucking like you're gonna hurt him.
Right. I seen like they do like an upper smack kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've watched tons of videos and stuff, but I was thinking maybe I'd go in and do that.
They offer that at the fire departments, do they?
I'm as far as I know, I'm gonna check with my brother because he's a firefighter, so he would know. But I'm pretty sure they do that at the fire department. Probably like one day out of the month or whatever.
Right.
But
yeah, not a bad thing to know.
Right. And, it just helps in those kind of situations to keep you from you know, panicking and thinking you don't know what you're doing when
You're
you're doing, or
still
you're
gonna
like,
panic, but
well, right. But I mean, like, am I
right.
doing this right, or am I doing this fucking
Yeah. At least you have confidence in your panic.
right? But yeah, anytime kind of something happens, I've always been the person to be like, give me them, you know, like I got it from fucking here.
Right.
Like the little gag reflex they have, you know, sometimes when you go put that soother in and they do that little gag, like they're gonna puke or whatever. It's like,
Oh, you got him on a pacifier?
yeah, once in a while it's right here. We give it to him when he has the hiccups,
Yeah.
and I guess it helps take the hiccups away and things like that.
Oh, my daughter had horrible with them things, man. It was rough getting rid of them.
Well, it seemed like fucking he was getting the hiccups like 4 times a day, maybe more. So, I guess that helps relax everything, get rid of the hiccups fast. Now, her daughter was on one of these fucking things. It was a little different than this, but
Right.
and we just got her off of it there a couple months back now. But she was like, it was like crack to her.
I know it. That's how my daughter was. It was like crack. It was like, holy fuck, man. It was like the hardest thing ever to get her to get rid of.
Right.
And I remember I forgot one time and fuck, I went to go buy another one and fuck no, it had to be the fucking one at home and oh my fucking God. Could have killed her that day. I had to drive all the way home to get a fucking pacifier. She had so many of them.
Yeah. Well, that's like here we had to go, you know, a few months back. She lost hers and she wouldn't go to sleep and she was flipping out, wanting it, and it was gone. So I had to go to fucking Walmart and buy a pack of them.
Was she asleep? Was she asleep by the time you got home?
I can't remember now, but probably.
You're right, right.
But now, like I said, she's off them, so it's good.
Yeah, it's another step of independence right there.
Yeah.
One less thing to worry about.
Right. They say it slows their talking down. You know, whether it does or not, I don't know, but
it might. I mean, I can see it.
It's same as like when you see a 2-year-old still on the bottle or whatnot. You know, or a big, you know, it says, you know, if they're drinking from a glass instead of fucking that nipple, they're more likely to start talking a lot faster than they would be when they're sucking on something all the time, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know whether there's any truth in all of it, but
I think a lot of that's just lazy parenting. Just easier to throw a bottle in their mouth.
right. With me, that's what I started. She was Oak was on the bottle. She was just turned 2, and she was still on bottle at night.
Right.
She would have a bottle to go to bed with, and then pretty much fall asleep drinking the bottle, and then. But now she'll have a glass of water on her nightstand, and she'll drink water of that, and now it's just like no problem for her.
Yeah.
Doesn't take them long once you get them the fuck away from that shit.
Yeah, once you take it away, it doesn't take that long.
I just don't, Chelsea. It's like the first couple days is the hardest, but if they don't see that fucking thing, they'll move on pretty quick.
Right, you got to get rid of it. You got to just get rid of it.
Bury that fucker out in the backyard. Don't let them see it.
Yep. Stop you from the temptation of trying to shut them up.
Right.
Yeah, fuck, I don't want to work tomorrow.
Yeah,
fucking dealing concrete all fucking for the last couple weeks. I'm tired of concrete work.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's what are you doing? Like basements or fucking pads or what?
Oh, pads for new equipment and stuff at work, and they took one pad that was like, I don't know, 12-inch by 6.5 by 6.5, and I dug it out and poured in a bigger pad there, moved that pad to a new spot, dug it in the ground, set it by in a spot for another machine, and just fucking digging holes and moving dirt.
Right.
We do all our own maintenance, most of it, and all our own work at the plant and everything during the summer when we're not bagging and stuff while the corn is growing. So
You know what's fucking weird? You dig a hole. You can dig a hole and you put that same dirt back in that hole and there's not enough dirt to fill it.
Yeah. Yeah, every time.
Shit.
Yeah, I got a giant hole out here in my yard. I dug up my fucking septic. Supposed to get it pumped. That was 2 weeks ago, and the motherfucker still ain't come out here and pumped it. So I still got this big ass hole in the middle of the fucking yard.
Oh fuck. Yeah, it's at that time where you want them to get it done so you can get that fucking grass growing again.
Yeah. I'm going to have a big dead spot now, 2 of them, where all the dirt was sitting and where I'm going to put the dirt back.
Right. So here they're opening a bar right next door. I don't know how good that's going to be, but they
right next door?
Like fucking right next door.
Oh fuck.
It's I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens, but it
never been a bar before.
No. Well, they said I heard talk about it. I was like, fuck, they're putting in a bar, and I said to my brother, they're putting in a bar. Oh, no, they're not fucking putting no bar in that. Because this is just a little village. Like it's not even a town I'm in. There's a fucking post office. The corner store closed out.
Right.
There's nothing here.
The Radiator Springs.
There's not even a fire department here.
They're putting a bar.
Yeah, so I was like, and apparently then the place next to the bar has got new owners, and they're putting in 2 houses in the back of the old the store, and I don't know if they're going to reopen the front as a store or what, but they're going to make it for old people, like
like assisted living or something.
Yeah.
Huh.
So
right next to the bar.
Right next to the bar. So I was like, oh fuck.
Fuck, the little town's hopping. Canada's growing.
Yeah, they hung out the open sign there tonight, and they've been out there right late at night. They just left there not too long ago. They had tractor lights, and they were working on the front of her because they're opening it up tomorrow. So
you going?
Anyways, I don't think I'll go. No. I drank enough for a while. I usually just drink till I got a buzz, and especially with Lil Melvin now, I try to be pretty careful of how much I definitely take. But I've never
Right.
been a big drinker, anyways.
No, me neither. I'm more of a, I don't know. I like moonshine. I like just sipping on moonshine. No shit. I don't.
Right. But yeah, they took a tractor and they flattened out the ground out there, kind of peeled up the grass, and just kept dragging it. And within it felt like a week, and that fucking dirt was all grass again. Like it grew fast.
Wow.
Because, like I said, it was rain here. We had 2 days of rain, hard rain, and then it would blistering heat,
Yeah.
and then rain, then blistering heat. So it made the grass out here. Our grass needs to be cut. It's fucking long as fuck and just crazy.
You got to know it? Or?
Well, we had somebody that came and mowed it, and we got in contact with them because the fucking grass was getting long, and now they're on to bigger contracts, so they're not doing houses anymore.
Yeah. Fuckers. Did they even give you a reference of anybody to use or?
No, but I know another person, and oh fuck, I might just buy a fucking lawnmower or some bullshit.
Yeah.
It was nice when I wasn't around having someone come in and mow it, because then it looks like there's always somebody here, and
right. So yeah, that's your house there then.
No, I don't own it. I just rent
it, but you rent it even when you're out at the farm.
Yeah. But I think it's gonna be being sold, so I'm not sure. I'm gonna find out tomorrow for sure.
That sucks.
Yeah, so the rent's cheap here, so yeah, it's gonna suck if they're selling it. But
you try to buy it from them on contract or something then.
Yeah, I think it'd be out of my fucking. It's basically three places in one, eh?
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So it's my place. Then there's people right behind this wall.
Right.
It's just one lady there, and then upstairs is a business.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But yet they're leveled with the ground too, so it's the way it comes in. It's weird, but it's like a nail salon or something up there.
So you come in through the back or whatever then, or?
Not really. It's hard to fucking explain, but it's kind of like built. The house is kind of like on a hill. So when you come down the road, you pull into the business upstairs, and you're leveled. Right, you're leveled with there. Or if you go down the road, you pull in to my driveway, and you're leveled with the road.
Oh, okay. So you're on a pretty good hill then.
It's not. It's really not though. It's not much of a hill. I'll have to show you sometime. It's weird. There's a hill out back. Of course, there's a little bit of a hill, but it's. I don't know if you ever seen me outside. It's pretty fucking flat out front and out where I'm. So, but yeah, we're right beside the train tracks. When I first fucking got here, that train go by at fucking night fucking near giving me a heart attack. But now I'm so used to it that it doesn't bother me.
Yeah, it's quiet here. Oh shit. Well, that's probably my last smoke here, and I probably better go to bed.
Yeah. Well, fuck. Thanks for coming up, Jello.
Yep.
It's been fun. I'll probably go for a smoke myself and get ready for bed.
Yeah. I go to that fucking place that pays my bills tomorrow, I guess.
Right. Before I know it, the little one be up wanting a bottle. He sleeps pretty good.
You wake up a couple times or just once during the night or something?
Yeah, usually a couple times. If he goes to bed later, like he went to bed right before I started this stream, and what was that, about 10 o'clock or something? So he's already been sleeping for 3.5 hours or whatever. Three hours, anyways.
Man, how great would it be just to be able to fucking eat, sleep?
Right. Yeah, but I guess the landlord wanted to do a house inspection.
Oh.
So they gave a 24-hour notice for that. And so I figured they're probably wanting to sell the fucking place. So, tomorrow night at like 6:30, landlord's gonna come in and do a house inspection, I guess.
Oh.
And I think it might be the same people, because whoever bought this bar next door and the building next door, and now it's a bar, and the store it closed out, and it has a for sale sign up, and I heard that's been bought, and I think it's all the same people buying the shit, but I don't know.
They keep it pretty maintained and everything for you then?
We did mow the lawn here back a while back, and then we hired somebody to do it, and the landlord would take that money off that we paid them to mow it.
Right.
But
you don't split that amongst the other people, or you got your own yard?
No, it's well, we got a section of our own kind of yard, but it's not really our own yard per se. With the way we're in the back, so it's kind of like, why the fuck would the neighbors be, over here? Because this is our part of the yard, kind of thing. So I guess it would be considered our own yard, but when we mowed it, we used to mow the whole fucking thing.
Right. I charge the lady that lives behind you.
Yeah. Yeah. There was nobody in that place for the longest time. And same as upstairs, it was empty for the longest time, because every business that opened up there, it basically failed, because there's nothing here. Like there's nothing here, and I didn't think this nail salon fucking bullshit would last long, but they're pretty annoying, because at 8 o'clock in the morning, until at 8 at night. It's like there's 3 fat cows up there walking back and forth, and they're fucking loud. And they got, I don't know, they got some sort of those tanning machines up there.
Yeah.
And you can hear like a weird water sound bullshit. And, I don't know. Yeah, so it's quite annoying. So we were gonna start looking for another place anyways, but like I said, just the price was cheaper here.
Like, I don't know if it's like here's up there. I mean, fucking rent's outrageous.
Well, she moved out of a fucking 2-bedroom apartment in St. John, basement apartment, and it was $1,150 or $1,175
with utilities or no?
With utilities.
Yeah. Fuck.
But they were moving the rent up, I think, an extra $100 or something like that. So it was going to be even more. They built these new apartments here in Sussex, and 22 and 2,400 is what I heard they wanted a month for those. But a lot of the places we looked at for rent wise, it's like, you can
afford that,
right? You might as well, the money that you're going to pay in rent, you could buy a fucking home within 2 years.
Yeah, you might as well. You're right. I mean, if you can get the fucking loan, you might as well just buy a goddamn house.
Yeah. Outrageous the way the rent went up here and stuff.
I mean, I can't say anything. I fucking rented for, 30 years damn near. But I was in the same boat, man. My rent was really, really cheap, and it's like, ain't gonna, might as well just stay here as long as I can.
Right. Oh well, I guess. Live and learn.
Yeah, you probably end up with something better.
All right, well, I guess I'll end this panel for tonight, and appreciate you coming up.
Yep.
Catch you on the next one, man.
All right, have a good one.
All right, peace, guys.